Hi.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, sorry. Like earlier, I didn't know you were gonna record like the old video stuff, so I didn't prepare, and that was so bad.
Yeah. I don't mind about the video, but yeah, we can do it again.
Yeah, because that was so bad. It was so bad. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because recently it takes a lot of time to reach out peoples, and they just you know didn't receive my message, so uh, I just wait in waiting more and more.
No, because honestly, I don't mind because you could have told me. Because if you didn't know that, like prepared more and stuff, when you didn't tell me, that was your fault.
Actually, it's not your fault.
It was your fault, not my fault. Your fault.
Actually, it's not a big deal because
It is because I did so bad and it looked so like not good. But this is a big deal.
so
Okay, so you wanna go on?
can we
No, you go on.
start from the first question?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the key stages of education in UK and how do they differ from one another?
Why have you done? What have you done? I tried not to make this happen. Can you leave? Can you get so? I'm sorry, just 1 minute. No, just 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I will start again.
Okay. So what do you think about uh, the key stages of education in UK?
Okay, so there are five major key stages after nursery, and then I think because like in other countries, college means university, but it's actually like different in the UK. And so college is basically a place where you go to get like extra degrees, but like not uni degrees. It's like for 1 year, but depends on what course you're doing because some are 1 year, some are more than a year. And then wow, there is this form as well, and it's just for people who are like 16 to 18. While college is for people of like any age, even 40s, to go to and get like degree. But you can use the same, like it's not the same degree as a uni degree, if that makes sense. So like it's different, but it's just like a more like specialized subject and stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because in my country they almost did like the same thing because maybe the learning materials, and the student they have to adjust between uh, the rules in this in Indonesia, and most of them have a scholarship, and it's really help people when they don't have enough money to have a good schools chance.
But in the UK, until you are 18, it's free. School is free for you.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
in Indonesia we have to pay for a school. Like in Indonesia, about in state university you have to pay 15 15 million rupiah.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, maybe
Sounds like a lot.
it sounds a lot, but maybe we when we convert into euro or pounds, maybe yeah, it's look like
About how much?
expensive.
Yeah, it's probably is. But like, shouldn't state schools be free though? Because it's owned by the state.
Yeah, but when I compare the price between Indonesia and Japan, it's very very different because in Japan when you go to university the cost is too much, too expensive. It's about 150 million rupiah in Japan for you know university.
Yeah. But like it's about 9,250 pounds. And but depends on what course you're doing actually. But most courses are about 9,250 pounds. And because if you're doing like a nursing or something like that, you get 5,000 pounds as well. Like free 5,000 pounds. I don't know why, but they actually do give 5,000 pounds. So, but even though you have that, you still like have to like pay for other stuffs as well. So like it's not really a lot when you think about it.
Yeah,
Uh,
but how does the educational system in UK provide students the ability to specialize in specific subjects during their academic journey? I mean,
mm,
what the special ability or knowledge that they can have or achieve when they measuring some, you know, knowledge.
mm. It actually like helps them like because if you know what you're good at, you're gonna go for that. Unlike doing like other general courses.
Yeah,
So like focusing on just what you're good at is actually a good idea to be honest. Yeah. Because my brother is good at drawing and then he does art in his school. Like right now he's doing art, which is really good because on like focusing more on science, where like that he's not even good at science at all. So that would just make him fail to be honest. But him doing art is actually like helping his grade and I think that will help him have like a better grade and achievement to like go for whatever he wants in uni because if he's having a really good grade at what he's good at, that would help him later. So
yeah. That's quite the same in Indonesia because we take the special one that suits our ability, and and the other one they just follow their friends about measuring something, but that's not a good idea, I think, because they couldn't keep up with the materials.
yeah. Because like I think I've told you before, I had no idea what I'm good at because I did all subjects. So like it's hard picking just one of them and just like specializing in one of them. So like I just got like three random ones and I was actually good at it to be honest. But it's just like it's crazy how it's just so different, like how the education is just so different.
Yeah, in Indonesia, when we enter elementary school, they also give us more than, I think, more than 15 subjects from morning until the afternoon. because
Mm.
they
Yeah,
think that,
same.
yeah, because they think that we have to achieve a lot of information from the materials, and it's sometimes it's kind of hard for us for thinking about what's the best for us to specialize, because we have to focus on what we can do, and just let the other flow with the situation.
Makes sense. It's just kind of like weird because it's like so different in like each country, and then you realize how how different your country is from other people's country, like the way they do their things, and it's just so crazy.
Yeah, because when we teach someone, we have to know that what's the person best for. I mean, they have special abilities, and they have to make it more better and better, and they have to learn deeper about one thing. When, for example, when you learn about mathematics, I think you should focus on what kind of materials that the teacher taught, and what kind of ways that we can bring to the materials, that we can solve the problems from the question that the exam that usually we face to. So what do you think about that? What do you think about the chances for people to understand some materials?
Um, I think it like depends on like each person and like their capacity to like understand stuff better. Because like if you have just the materials to learn from, I think you have like a better chance of like doing good, because if you know what you're focusing on and you can like search for more stuffs about it and then like get more ideas from other people, I think that's a good thing, to be honest. It's a good thing. But then like in well, the school I went to, we only got like taught in the classes, and then like because there's like a curriculum set by the government that we have to go through and stuff. So like even the teachers, most things they teach in classes from that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like even though they upload the lessons online, it's still from the same page, like word by word. Like they don't change anything. They just copy and paste it on there. So what's the point of them being in the classroom if we're still gonna end up like with the same thing? If that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's like I
because
don't get the point of them being in the classroom because we just get the same thing copy and pasted to us anyways,
yeah, because in
and we
Indon-
end up learning our stuff. So go on.
yeah, because in Indonesia we have the same thing. Like the teacher, they don't really make the question have great quality of question, but I think they just copy paste them and change a little bit of the question and numbers or other thing that relate to the materials. But I think that's that's not creative enough. I think you have to,
It's not.
yeah, they have to create something new if they want the
Mhm.
student to improve.
Yeah. Because most of the stuffs we actually do, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say the truth. So like the stuff we actually get, like assignments and stuff, you can just search them online and you get like the full answers. I don't do that though. I don't do that. But it's just there, like it's just pointless to be honest. Just picking stuff online and then not even trying to edit or anything. Just picking them up and just uploading them to like the students' website and stuff. It's just no. Bro. Because
Uh,
at that point we are learning ourselves. We are not using it like we don't need the teachers anymore. It's just us.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't get the point. So
Uh, and the next question that I want to know is, could you explain the difference between state-funded schools and independent schools in the UK, and including their funding and governance? So, what do you know about the difference?
so independent school are schools like that are like owned by like owners, like people own them, while state is owned by the state, by the governments. And then I went to a state funded school, so I didn't have to pay and everything was just free. But unlike independent school, you have to pay the fees, the meals, and so many stuff. But in my school, because it's a state school, so my school was a state funded school. So like I didn't have to pay the school fee. My meals were free, and then I even get like vouchers during summer holidays, which was really good to be honest. That's not bad. But the thing is, I think because like independent school they're paying, so like they should have like more stuff. Like they
Yeah.
should get like educated more and like be more focused and have like more subjects to like specialize in. And then I think like that fund just gives them like more experience on some certain areas like experiments and other stuff. But unlike state funded, because we barely had any experiments in my school. Well, I mean it makes sense if they are paying that much to be in school. So but if I had that money I would definitely go to an independent school.
But for the state one, that they did they uh, give financial support for a student that they don't have enough money to pay? I mean, they did they have do they have scholarship for the students?
Is it the state schools or
Yeah,
independent
it's state
schools?
one, state school.
In state school you don't pay at all, so like you don't need scholarship because it's free.
Uh, about how about the other one?
Independent school. I'm not sure if they have scholarship, but I think some would do. It depends on like the high end, like the ones that are like proper rich, rich. Maybe they do, but I'm not sure about them because I mean others are paying. It depends though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Uh, what about the curriculum? What about the learning materials between, I mean, England, Scotland, Wales, or Ireland, and how is it determined for each region? Do you think it's the same, or they have different
I
colors
don't
of?
know about others, but I'm sure the one for England and Wales is the same. But I'm not sure about the other ones for England and Wales. It's the same.
Oh, so they have the same thing, the materials.
Yeah, yeah.
And what the measures that have been taken in the UK to promote inclusivity and diversity within the education system?
Because like England is like more diverse with like more people coming in of the country. Coming into the country. Stop it. So with more people coming into the country, so like, but no matter how much it is, there's still like gonna be like bullying going on. I mean, you can't change that. It's just like all over the world. So not just
Yeah.
in England. So, but like there are like measures in place where you can like there's someone you can talk to. there's like mental health advisors, like people you can like have communication with about that, not just about school, but about other stuff bothering you. And yeah, I think it's just that's a good thing. And then they try to like make like have like cultural days where people like get to like show where they're from, and then like just have like um different people come in as well from that country to like sit with people about their country and just like educate people about different countries as well.
Yeah, and what do you think about the main standardized exam used in the UK education system? And
About what? Sorry.
oh, sorry. Okay, so what are the main standardized exam used in the UK education system, and how they how do they impact student academic progress and future opportunities?
So the main exams is the one written in year 11, which is the GCSE, and then there is the other one is like it's written in year 12 and year 13, which is like the exams used to get into uni. The 2 years, year 12 and 13, you have to like add the point of the exams you have together. There's like a place where you can like check what each grade you get, like what the point is. Then you use the point to get into uni. So, but like it's different for people who went to college because like colleges they also have the point, but like if you're like if you go to college, you specialize in one thing. So like it's
Yeah,
just one subject on like sixth form, which is three different subjects. So like which means if you go to college, just like get like a higher point to go to uni, which is quite hard to be honest. But most people just go for sixth form instead, and then people that have no intention to go to uni go for colleges because then you can have like just one degree for just like focusing on one main subject and one main area, which you can like go into working with that degree. Unlike sixth form, you can work with those degrees. Do you get it? Does that make
yeah,
sense?
that makes sense
Yeah.
because in Indonesia we apply to get a job. The requirement they need is minimum is we call it here degree. I mean, in Indonesian language is we call sarjana. Yeah, we need it. It's the minimum requirement for people that they have to fulfill for the applyment on their job. And actually, it's really different from my parents when they enter a schools and they got a senior high school certificates. They just apply using the certificates to company because it's just the only thing that they have. But now you can just put the certificates from senior high school. You have to have a degree. You have to learn in university and have a have a good point from the university to get a good job and a good title and also a good position in the company.
Mhm. It's like quite different, but like similar as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm.
And how has the technology integration affected teaching and learning methods in UK? Does they use
Um,
social media for learning materials?
Yeah, we do that in classes a lot. We use like YouTube and other other platforms as well. But the thing is, like I said, because like most of the stuff we learn in classes from online, like there's a curriculum they have to go through, and then they just use that. Um, because most of them also has like YouTube videos on them to like explain the subjects better to the students.
Yeah, yeah.
So like yeah, they just play that for us in the classroom. To be honest, they just play like from there, and then. But some teachers do make researches on their own, but like not all, just few of them, which is quite good. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like because if you are able to like find the answers online, you don't want to do it. You can just copy and paste the answer back to them.
Yeah. Because
So
when we, uh, I can feel the same because in Indonesia, when we learn or do the homework, we look for the PDF file or PowerPoint file because they share the materials on the thing, and we cannot just write what we know because it's kind of wrong, and sometimes you have to search on the internet about the correct answer, and
yeah,
because because if they found the same answer, the teacher will know that we are cheating.
yeah. But there's like a way they scan for it though. Like they scan it and then they see if you like copy the like you plagiarize from anywhere. So like we just change most of the words. Like example, if you have like a particular word in the answer, you can just go on Google and search for like um synonyms of that word and change it to that word instead. Because it's the same meaning, just different words.
Yeah, most of them they just copy paste and rephrase the paragraphs,
Yeah,
so the teacher wouldn't know about it.
yeah.
I mean, it took a lot of energy and mind when we have to do the homework, and sometimes it makes us
Yeah.
tired along.
But they don't even do anything and they expect us to do so much.
Yeah, most of the teacher expect much about us, especially when we
Mm.
speak and tell them about our comprehend materials. So, what is the program or initiative that the UK government have? Did they implemented the program to address educational and improve overall educational outcomes? I mean, do they change the system rules about education in UK that makes any difference from the
So,
recent one?
sorry, I don't understand that question. Can you say the question again?
Okay, so does the UK government have uh, a good program? I mean, did they improve the system to make the educational? Did they improve the educational system and make great outcomes?
Wait, I'll go with that because I still don't get it. Just 1 minute, sorry.
Okay.
Mm, I'm just reading from the list you sent to me. Education and inequalities. Oh.
Question number 10.
Yeah. So, uh, I think, oh, there you go. So it like because like in not just in the UK, other countries, educational inequalities is just something that every school deals with because like you get more materials and like more stuffs based on like how much funding you have and how much funding the government like provides for you because there's like a set price they provide for each schools. So like you can go over or lower the budget. So like it depends on like how much budget you have as well, and then it's just like a global thing because each school has like their own issues. If that makes sense, that makes sense. I
Yeah,
did not explain this properly.
that's also makes sense because when we learn in Indonesia, we feel the inequalities from a lot of aspects, from the class, I mean the room itself, and the teacher, the library, I mean the uh, the materials, and also uh, what the system is, because I mean the important things is the system, because when you have a good system, they don't have, I mean the student didn't have any complaints about that, because it's gonna make the uh, learning progress more convenient.
Yeah.
And I think that if they add some good points in the system, they will have a good improvement about
Mm.
how they teach the student. And I hope that in Indonesia we have some changes about what we have to expect on the educational system, because I think a lot of people in Indonesia, they have the same chances, better chances than the others, because the government in Indonesia, they don't have a lot of financial support. They only have uh, a few support for the people who don't have their money for the schools. And I hope that someday the government has the a great idea to make a good changes in Indonesia educational system, just like the others. Yeah, and I think
Mm.
when I look to Finland, they have a good system about education, and I think they succeed about the rules, and that's what's
Oh,
the difference.
I've never been to Finland, and then I really don't know much about the education system. So,
Yeah, but as long as I know from the internet, Finland is the most, I mean, the most great country about educational system. And
mm,
I think that the Indonesian government should learn a little bit from the system in Finland, because if they apply the same rules, they can learn how to change the system and make a good progress, so then they don't have a bad impact about what will happen in the future.
makes sense.
Because
But like, it's just
yeah,
like different for like different people, and then like in each country, I mean, and then like yeah, you expect like more more of some like government funded schools to like be more like, because in the UK, some, no, not some, yes, some of the colleges and stuff, they have they make teachers have like training days, so like they train them more to be like more experienced in
Yeah,
like teaching and stuff. But I think or like other job roles, because for like other job roles they make like for example nursing. Let me use nursing. They make them even though they have their license from uni and stuff, they still have to like go through trainings like each year, and go through having to do like a particular exam to make sure they are like um liable to have the license. But unlike teaching, they don't do that,
yeah,
because once a person becomes a teacher, that's just it. They should have like trainings and then just ensure like they are more experienced and like more teaching stuff, just like other job roles. But like it's just overlooked, to be honest.
yeah. And when we teach a student in Indonesia, we have to have a special license. And it's kind of hard for the teachers to, I mean, fulfill their requirement to teach, and also, I mean, they have to focus more on the details about how to teach the student, and not how to convey the materials to the student. I mean, the material is important, but the way the teacher treat the student is way more important, I think. And because
Yeah, yeah,
it makes the student more convenient and comfort when they learn
yeah,
about
yeah.
new
And feel the
things.
need to like learn more from them, and
Yeah.
just be that like mutual connection. Yeah.
So when the teacher and student have a good connection, I mean, they will create a good environment when they share some new knowledge and get a better insights about what the material is. And I think they can apply the materials better and have a keen knowledge on uh, they have keen knowledge when they apply job and do some better things that they will change the system in their own country. And I think it's important because when a country has a good technology, has a good financial statement, or financial situation, I mean, is it all came from a good educational system. Yeah, is that make sense?
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Because uh, recently I think that people should look at the bad things, because when they do not overcome the bad things, I think it's gonna be worse, and they have a bad impacts, not just the economic or social or culture,